for that little tiny break thing that I did, where it took me. I just had to do something important, so I kind of had to skip those days from making any videos. But oh well, that's not the problem right now. My problem is Beware the Batman gonna be good for the rest of the season? Because the first episode, I got spoiled a little. Spoil it
this
a little.
Is not
Sorry, I'm only doing one take at this. And yeah, if you could see, there's Batman.
You're gonna die.
City in the background, and I kind of suck at it, so try not to judge me on that. But you know, episode 1, it was actually pretty good. Other than the CGI crap, where they could have totally did it in a real, not real, but you know, animated style, like Young Justice or something, because I freaking love that show. So I'll try to go not too deep into the episode and stuff like that, because I'm bored the shit out of you guys. So the voice, of course, it won't be someone that already did Batman, unless I didn't read this IMDb page. But he was pretty good. His name was Anthony Ralviro. Try to correct me on that, but not exactly sure how to say it. The CGI for this was pretty good, actually. A lot of people complain about it, but I kind of like it, which is kind of odd because I never liked CGI crap before, unless it's like a game trailer or something. But when you watch it, it actually feels like it's something from Batman, and so does his suit. It feels like something from the Dark Knight Rises or the Dark Knight series. And when he does some detective work, the detective work is actually pretty
This'll be easy,
unique, because I would say that Alfred did most of the detective work, but you know, Batman, Bruce Wayne did some too, but oh well. The detective work could have gone a little bit deeper, but it felt like there wasn't enough time for this one episode compared to the other Batman shows like Batman Beyond and The Batman. Here's the thing, I grew up around The Batman and not Batman Beyond, but I still love Batman Beyond, so yeah. In the beginning, Alfred and Bruce, like, their relationship was kind of confusing since Alfred was not just a simple butler. Not anymore, but, you know, in this show. He was actually good at fighting and wanted to fight, and not just stand around and be a supporting character. Like, in the show, he always, not always, but a lot of times he recommended Bruce Wayne to let him go and fight justice with him, but, you know, that doesn't seem to be happening. And the story for, the background story for Alfred was kind of, you know, it's nothing cool or anything. He worked for the SAS, if I'm not wrong. He, you know, worked for the British government, you know, espionage stuff. But I'm not gonna go too far into that. The villain, they were only 2 villains, of course, and they had to make them unique and cool. I thought they were pretty cool compared to the comics. They were Professor Pig and Mr. Toad, which Mr. Toad was actually Toad, a talking, walking Toad. And Professor Pig was not actually a pig, it's just wearing a mask, and a fat dude, not wearing him. But, you know, I'll try to tell you a little bit about the comic book of Professor Pig. His background was that, you know, he's a psychic not psychic, psychotic, yes, that's it. Psychotic surgeon type guy, where he was, Tron. Like, basically, he's doing surgery for random people and turning them into mindless doll people. That was supposed to be super disturbing. Like, one of the most disturbing characters in the Batman universe, much more disturbing than Joker. But of course, since this is a child's TV show, they weren't able to do that. So they had to, you know, go with something more friendlier, like, why did rich people buy off a gigantic lake or something and turn it into a oil facility and farm the shit out of it? But, you know, it's basic stuff that you would agree to them, not agree to them, but agreed with them, because it kind of makes sense on why they do it, and kidnapping rich people and wanting to kidnap Bruce Wayne, but obviously
Time to die! I got him! He's over here!
This, yeah, it was, the supporting characters were okay. They didn't do,
up there! I see him!
it didn't feel like their jobs were unique or anything like that, because, you know, this show, the first episode kind of focused on the villain.
Oh, you think you can hide up there?
They kind of did a good job at it, kind of not, you know, and focus on Batman. And they actually show that Batman,
I've got someone
in the
here.
first scene, first part of the show, that even he can get hurt. I know, some immortal character, right?
Wake up, man! Come on! Wake up!
And I kind of hated how
Batman's
they
back!
kind of rushed the show. Not rushed the show, but rushed the first episode, where
I see what you're doing.
they
How are you
ended
gonna use those
really
things if they're not
quickly.
here?
And what I mean by that is that once Batman fought the villains, they kind of disappeared. You gotta watch the show to know what I'm talking about. They kind of disappeared, and it felt kind of short for a 20-minute. It would have been cool if the show dragged on a little bit to like 25 minutes or so. That would have been pretty awesome. And yeah, this, I feel like it could have been better, but you know. And there's actually a mysterious female character at the end, which, you know, Alfred did most of the detective work with her in the show, even though she only made a small cameo in there. I heard that she'll be appearing soon in the later episodes, but we'll see. This show is actually pretty awesome, I guess. The first episode, it was interesting. I love to see more of it. So I'm gonna give this show, why am I keep saying this show? I'm gonna give this episode a 7 out of 10 because I want to see more of it. But if they could, please bring back Young Justice. Or make a show about Injustice. I don't know, the game. But that would suck though, because I don't want it to be a show. So, what do you guys think? If you think the first episode is cool, please comment about it and like my really makeshift video. And until then, I'll be doing something that will be totally dumb. See ya.
This'll be easy, Bat.
This is done.
I don't have time for this.